Welcome to Yaka Digital Network. If you take a walk through any buzzing district in Uganda today, you see a nation moving forward, building roads, running businesses, and managing its own future. Uganda has managed that future as a sovereign, independent nation since 1962. That same year, the country took its seat at the United Nations. Many people imagine the UN as a single office building in New York. However, in Uganda, the organization operates as a country team, a localized network of specialized groups working alongside the government. Let's test how this team works. Imagine a serious disease, like Ebola, breaks out in a district. Which specific UN agency is called in to help local doctors? Is it A, UNHCR, B, WHO, or C, UNICEF? The answer is B, the WHO, or World Health Organization. They act as the specialized medical arm of the team, deploying disease experts and protective gear to stop an outbreak before it spreads. Every day, these teams of experts work on the ground to solve immediate, life-or-death local crises. You can see the scale of these challenges in northern and western Uganda. The country's open-door policy brings in thousands of people fleeing conflict. Providing basic living conditions for this population requires massive logistical coordination. The UNHCR, the UN's refugee agency, manages these large settlements. They ensure families have legal protection and physical shelter when they arrive. But survival also requires steady food supplies. The World Food Program serves as the logistics arm of the team, moving tons of grain and supplies into the hands of families who have lost everything. In regions like Karamoja, the focus shifts to the welfare of children. Here, UNICEF takes the lead on protecting the youngest members of the community. UNICEF supports the Uganda National Expanded Program on Immunization, or UNEPI. This partnership delivers vaccines against diseases like polio and measles to children in the most underserved areas. Surviving a crisis requires this strict division of labor. Different UN agencies act as specialized puzzle pieces that fit together to support vulnerable populations. The One UN approach keeps these groups organized. Every agency aligns with a central document, the government's National Development Plan. This ensures the UN supports existing priorities, flowing resources directly to district local governments to manage daily services like water and education. To plan effectively, leaders need accurate numbers. The UNFPA gathers this demographic data, funding national censuses and health surveys, so the government can allocate its budget based on facts. The UN also uses this data to advocate for social change. By highlighting trends like child marriage, they encourage lawmakers to adopt gender-responsive policies that protect young girls. Through data collection and diplomatic dialogue, the UN helps the government refine national laws and implement long-term social improvements. UN funding fills resource gaps and stabilizes crises the budget cannot cover alone. On the other side of the scale is the risk of dependency syndrome. Relying heavily on foreign aid may reduce the urgency to collect taxes and innovate for the people. As Uganda grows toward middle-income status, the relationship is evolving. The focus is shifting toward a strategy called capacity building. Capacity building involves training Ugandan institutions to manage their own development. The goal is to strengthen public services until they operate without foreign donors. Uganda already acts as a regional anchor for stability. The nation participates in major peacekeeping missions, deploying its forces to secure borders through international frameworks. Let's do a final review. Match the agency to the task. Disease outbreaks? The WHO. Managing refugees? UNHCR. Protecting children? UNICEF. The UN country team aims to strengthen Uganda's internal systems so thoroughly that international assistance eventually becomes unnecessary. Thanks for learning with Yaka Digital Network. For more interactive lessons and complete courses, visit our website today.